The number one way to be consistent with creating content. In this video, I want to go through exactly how you can be consistent while creating content. I know this is something most people struggle with, so in this video, I want to go through how you can be consistent. It's a really simple hack. I'm going to go through a couple of hacks actually, so you can be consistent when creating content. But first of all, why is it so important to be consistent when creating content? So first of all, being consistent positions you as an authority within your industry. So let's just say, for example, you're a law firm and you're being consistent, and or a lawyer or a solicitor, whatever country you're in. Okay, let's just say, for example, your competitors, they're on social media, they're being consistent, they're posting every day. Let's just say they're a law firm, again, they're a lawyer or solicitor, however you say it. They're being consistent, they're posting content every single day, and well, you're not posting, you haven't even taken it seriously, you haven't even started your personal brand yet. Who do you think this person who's just got into an accident, let's just say you are an injury law firm, an accident law firm, they need someone to help them. They need someone to help get the settlement they deserve. And they find your website. They try to look you up on social media, but you're nowhere to be seen. And then they find another person and they look them up on social media. They've got loads of talking head videos. They know who's behind the brand. They know who's talking to them. They know who's... They have trust for them now because they've spoken to them, because they've been consistent on social media. Who do you think they're going to choose? They're going to choose the person who's on social media because they're seen as an authority, and you're not, because you're not even posting on social media. Or you may be posting on social media, but you're not being consistent and you're just not taking it seriously. Who do you think they're going to choose? They're going to choose the professional law firm with professional content because it builds up trust and it positions them as an authority. So that's number one, why you actually need to be consistent with creating content. It positions you as an authority, okay? And by the way, guys, if you're a law firm or lawyer and you want to build a one-on-one personal brand and get 15 to 30 qualified leads every single month, while you only have to do one thing one time each month, which is press record, book in a call with the first link in the description. It's a free strategy call where we run you through how you could do that. We'll set up a strategy for you, and there's no obligation to work with us whatsoever. We'll go through a strategy, we'll offer our offer. If you want to go ahead, you can. If you don't, fine by us. You have a free strategy to implement after that you can start getting results with, okay? But if you're interested in that, book a call with the first link in the description. Number two is your ideal clients are scrolling on social media. They're scrolling through social media looking for a solution to their pain, and you're nowhere to be seen. And if you're not being consistent with posting content, you're not going to be in front of their face 24/7, which means if they see you once, they're not going to see you again, they're not going to see you again and again and again, and that means they're not going to trust you, and it means they're not going to invest into you as a law firm, okay? So being consistent on social media is super important, because if you are consistent, you're going to be in front of your prospects' face 24/7. They're always going to see you, then eventually they're going to build up so much trust for you that they will decide to invest into you, okay? And this will lead to trust being built because you are in front of their face 24/7, okay? And last but not least, more posts equals more growth and more learning, okay? So if you post and you're consistent, you're going to learn about what's working, what's not working, and then you can go all in on the style that is working, okay? And that means you're learning from it, you're growing from it as a social media page, as a person in general as well, because you post content, you learn from it, you learn from your mistakes, you post more, then you learn from that and you see what works and you go all in on that. So you're learning when you're posting more content. If you're not consistent, you're not going to learn anything at all about creating content, so you're never going to know what works, and then you're never going to succeed on social media. So being consistent on social media actually helps you learn as well. Okay, so those are the reasons why you need to be consistent. I want to go through how you can be consistent, because I know me just saying that means nothing to you. Okay, so let me just go through that again. So it's going to if you're consistent, you're going to be positioned as an authority. Your ideal clients are scrolling through social media, and if you're consistent, they're going to keep seeing you. Being in front of your prospect's face 24/7 is going to build up trust, and when you post more and be consistent, you're going to learn, and then you can go all in on the style that works and succeed with social media from it. So how do you be consistent? So let's get into it. So number one, you need to set a date to batch film. Batch create your content. I'm telling you right now, this is a game changer. Like, you just setting out one day or a couple days to batch record everything or batch create everything is going to change the game, okay? And this is for a few reasons, okay? Number one, if you batch everything, you're not going to have to do it every day. You're not going to have to film and come up with new content ideas every day. okay, which will save you a bunch of time. Number two, you're not going to be overwhelmed because every day if you do post every day, you're going to be like, oh shit, I need to post. Oh shit, I need to post. I need to post this. Oh shit, I need to post this. So you're not going to be overwhelmed if you already have content in the bank to post. And it's just going to save you so much time in general batch filming, because you're taking one day or a couple hours out of one day just to film, to ideate and everything like that. Okay, so that's way number one. Just make sure you batch everything. What I like to do, this is what I do. I take one day out of my month to ideate. I take another day. These aren't whole days, by the way. They're literally like a couple hours out of the day. Another day to script. I like to say script because I don't actually script my content. And another day to film, and then I send them to my editors, okay? And then I schedule them out, okay? Which leads me on to my next point. So number two is having a team. You need some sort of team if you want to take this content creation game seriously. And as a law firm and lawyer, you have the money, okay? I know for a fact you have the money to invest into yourself, to invest in content. So why aren't you doing it? It's going to save you a bunch of time, which you can then work on your business rather than in it, marketing yourself. And this doesn't even have to be an in-house team. It can literally be an agency. An agency is so much cheaper. Instead of hiring individuals, training them up yourself. With an agency, you hire the agency and they've already got trained team members who are experts, if you hire the right one, by the way. They've already got trained experts who are willing to put in the work for you. You don't have to hire them, you don't have to train them up, you don't have to give them SOPs. They already have all of that in place, and you can just go in there and you can just film and they do the rest, okay? Really as simple as that. And this of course will save you a bunch of time, because all you have to do is the one thing that I just spoke about every single month, which is press record. You only have to press record once every month if they do everything for you, and this will save you so much time. You press record for an hour out your month and all your content is done for you. That's amazing if you don't ask me. I would literally pay 5, 6, 7k a month to do that, okay? Literally, it's so valuable because you're recording something, then you're sending it off to them, they do everything else, okay? And they even come up with the ideas for you if you pick the right agency, okay? So for example, my agency, okay, we ideate, we script, we edit, we even schedule the videos out, and we also consult them on a conversion mechanism, so on a funnel to actually convert that attention into leads, okay? So that's just a whole thing in one, okay? So make sure you're picking the right agency if you do decide to do this, but 100% it will save you a bunch of time. And when I say a bunch of time, I mean a bunch of time. Think about how much time you spend to ideate, script and edit and schedule. All you have to do if you hire an agency is press record once a month, okay? Literally once a month, once or twice a month, okay? And also you get to do it properly because the team you hire, they're experts, probably, if you hire the right agency, okay? So again, make sure you're hiring the right agency to do all this for you, because it's super important you do. And you'll have a team of experts who already know about the personal branding game, who can just do all of it for you, so you don't have to spend time even learning any of it. And if you do get an agency that teaches you it as well, that's even better. So number 3 on how to be consistent with content, how to be consistent with creating content, is by thinking your next video is gonna be the one. And I used to do this all the time. If you don't know about me, I was getting 10 million views every single month on my TikTok page. It was a funny gym fitness skit account, and I was getting 10 million views a month. And if you didn't know already, I started for a year, I got below 1,000 views on all those videos, and then boom, one just decided to take off and it all went up from there. And that's what I was doing. Every time I posted a video, I was like, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. And that led me to not give up on posting content, and then eventually it blew up. And this just, I don't know what it does, it just does something when you're like, oh, this is the one that's going to blow up. It just does something that makes you, oh, I'm not going to stop until I get that one, okay? So that's what I suggest doing. That's the third way. Just think to yourself every time you post, this is the one, this is the video that's going to take off and change the game for me and motivate me to keep on going with the content thing, okay? So those are the 3 ways that I used and my clients use in general to actually stay consistent with creating content, create good content, and always have content to post, which is super important, okay? So if you're a lawyer / law firm and you want to build a one-of-one personal brand and become a go-to trusted authority within the industry, plus get 15 to 30 qualified leads every single month through your social media pages, instead of using the old methods like relying on billboards, spending a lot of money on billboards where one car goes past that may phone up that number once a day, It doesn't work like that, okay? So instead of wasting money on billboards, relying on word of mouth, which is a good way to get more clients, but it's not consistent. It's only consistent if you have a flow of leads and a flow of clients coming in, so you can get amazing results and then they tell other people. And not posting pictures like this on social media, because trust me, I've seen a load of law firms do this and I'm like, what are you doing? Do you really think people are going to trust you from that? They're not, okay? So if you want to get 15 to 30 qualified leads a month through social media without doing those outdated methods, check out the free training down below. It's a 30-minute free training. You can put it on 1.5 speed if you're in a rush, but make sure you check it out. It will literally run you through how to do that through social media. It will give you the full funnel, full steps that you can take and implement straight away and get results from. It's in the description. It's the third 1, 2, 3 link in the description. It will say the magnify your content funnel walkthrough. Click on that and it will take you over to it. But I hope you got some value from this video. Thanks guys for watching, really appreciate it. Peace.